look like a Holly Berry poster. See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find a chick that's even better. I make it hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. I begin to tell it to me with you. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. I love your braids and your mouth full of phones. You love the way my butt boom, 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 boom. Keep your eyes on my boom, boom, boom. You think you can handle just the don't. Take my thong off and my tail go boom. Cut the lights on so you see what I can do. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Don't I look like a Holly Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya.
Well,
We did that.
we did that. What's good, y'all?
Hey, whoever made it to the show, please drop a comment.
That's it. That's it. If you made it to the show, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Subscribe, share, get some people over here. Oh my gosh. Welcome to how we do. Welcome. Things happen in threes. Don't do it. Welcome to Girl, Let's Talk Football. Okay, where men are invited.
Men are invited.
Because y'all know this is y'all love language, and we trying to learn the love language. So this is open to everybody. Oh my God.
It's open to everybody.
Woo!
So I'm Chanel.
I'm Chanda.
And we're your hosts for Girls Let's Talk Football. Girl, let's
Yes. And what is this? What is this podcast that you have subscribed to, that you are watching, that you about to get all your friends watching, all your girlfriends watching, so that they can understand the hoopla that's going on? It's about us learning the language of football, having a good time, because guess what? The Honorable Deion Sanders, Coach Deion Sanders,
talk that talk.
prime time, is killing it right now.
Killing it.
On the airwaves, and we just want to be down.
We just want to be
right?
down.
Like, we are emotionally
Shout out
going through
Blenders.
these games.
Shout out Prime.
Yeah.
We just want to be
Hold
down.
up. Okay, I was ready. I got some. If you don't know nothing about Prime, about Colorado, Prime has his glasses on blenders. Okay, I'm waiting for my blenders to come. This one right here, she done got some blenders already, but okay.
Yes,
So it's all about the sunglasses. It's all about the sunglasses, and you can put a hat on. Put your hat on.
There you go. Oh, boom.
Okay. Put your hat on.
There we are.
Bam.
Boom.
Bam. We doing too much. That was cute. All right.
Awesome.
So we're talking about football. And I'll just tell you about me. I am somebody who will watch a football game and listen. Okay, so people who watch us in the future will understand that I'm not a pro. I am the wife. I am, the mom. I am the one watching the game, trying to understand, because I can't live this down, trying to understand why the line moves on the field. The yellow line. Sometimes there's a black line.
Right.
I've learned what that is, and I'm going to help you ladies. And Chanel, she has more experience on the field, and she'll tell you about what she does. However, I don't. I have experience sitting on the side on the couch and yelling out the wrong isn't it? Okay. So that's me. So relate. Go ahead, Chanel.
We're just trying to take this time and teach the darn game of football and in my Deion Sanders lingo. Darn. I am a retired athletic trainer. Over the last 20 years, I have served in a high school setting, wife of a football coach. My son played football. My daughter played football. We have been watching this game for quite some time. I'm not a pro either, but I do know a few things.
Right.
A few things to help Sean to keep this show interesting.
This show too. What you talking about? What you talking about?
To help Sean to keep our show interesting.
So she's gonna be like our resident expert.
Stat checker
for the ladies. For the ladies. So, okay. So, who are we talking to? Are we talking to anyone that? Oh wait, we gotta. Hi, Hi, Jabari. That's my man. That's my king. He said hi, y'all. He in the comments. Yeah.
Hi,
No
thanks for the
celebrity stuff.
comments. I love it.
But listen, we want to talk to everybody. And, we're going to go through some of the plays and we're just going to, you know, just talk through some of the plays. So y'all ladies out there can get it, and kind of get it. So this last game, Chanel, they played Colorado State. That was their rival, right?
Yes,
And it was a whole thing about it being personal. And
yes.
because why? Because
People can't keep their mouth closed.
right. And they don't talk about anybody.
They don't talk about anything. They keep the main thing the what? The
The
main thing,
main thing.
right? Let's coach. Let's coach our
That's it.
kids. That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I
Like,
just mentioned that. I just mentioned that. I said, why are we opening our mouth talking about what Prime is doing with the glasses and the hat? Like glasses and
who
the
is he
hat. I'm gonna go
hurting?
ahead and shout out Deion Sanders because I'm in the interview situation and
Yeah.
I got my glasses and my hat on.
Damn.
It's gonna happen.
Right.
Um, but why say anything? I mean, if you really have an issue with our guy, just go ahead and just shut it down. When you get on stage, you take your hat and glasses off.
Right.
You speak to the media, and then if they happen to say something, let the media speak on it. But you don't say anything. Keep that to yourself.
I mean, there's only one reason why this is happening. Why another coach that okay, it's a rivalry, whatever. You talking junk, but you low key, bruh.
Bruh,
He's
bruh,
a bruh.
bruh.
Low key, bruh. Talked about this man mother.
Right.
Now listen, I ain't seen Mama the whole preseason. I ain't know she was in Colorado until this man done brought Mama up. And
Mm-hmm.
now she got to get on the platform and say how she raised her son.
Right.
Dude,
That.
do you pick up a drink? Do you
Right.
smoke? Because
Right.
guess what? Prime ain't never done none of that. But you want to pick on the glasses and the hat and how to talk to grown people? No, what did he say? Did he say adults? I don't know.
Oh,
Adults.
when he speaks to adults, he takes his
Adults.
glasses and his hat. When he's being interviewed, he takes his
He tr-
glasses and his hat.
he tried it. He tried it. He
Good for
tried it. And if you
you.
guys don't know what we're talking about, listen, it's all over. Just
It's
look up
all over
Colorado.
this. Just
What
type
is the
in
man
Colorado
name?
BS. It'll come up.
Yeah,
Colorado State BS.
BS.
You get
Cheap
just in the
shot,
rabbit hole.
cheap shot university. Let's get into that.
Oh my gosh. Let's get into
Let's
Cheap
get
Shot
into that. Don't make me
University.
start
My
clapping.
God.
Cheap shot. Okay,
I,
football's football. Football's
now,
football. I get it.
football is football. It is. Go ahead, sis.
No, I mean,
Okay, so I just gonna say,
I'm just mad all over again.
yeah, mad all over again. Because did you have to tell your athletes to take cheap shots just to make it? Did you have to tell your athletes, make sure you do this, make sure you do that? If you do this and you do that, then we'll have a fighting chance. I
Right.
mean, just coach your guys. The look on their faces as they were taking shots, it just was like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do. Do I get my burrito later? Do I get my payment later? That's what it
Right.
looked. That's what it looked like. Like I
Do
got
I
him,
finally
coach.
get an NIL?
Checking the mail. Do I get an NIL? Come on, you lacerated this man's liver. Are you kidding me right now?
Do we even understand what that is? A laceration. You didn't puncture. I mean, not puncture. You didn't bruise.
You didn't bruise
B,
it.
you went down and okay, I got to give it. Okay, so it hurt me to watch that because
Oh
this
yeah,
dude did that, stood up, cocky,
cocky.
cocky, turned
Stood
around,
over him low key. Like, hey, yeah, I did it.
yup, turned around and then looked back. Like, what you looking back for?
Right,
To make sure he's still down? Like, what you looking back for though?
right.
And I get it, it's football. I get that part. I totally get that it's football and it's gonna be rough. People, that's the whole
All day,
thing.
all
But
day.
not like that. Not
It was
like that.
unnecessary.
Like
It was unnecessary.
we love him.
Yeah.
Come on, you gonna do
And if I can be honest with you, as a black woman watching two football coaches who are also African American, yes, I'm a Deion Sanders fan since I was young. However, anytime I see two black men coaching against each other, I'm like, okay, whoever wins, let's go. We did that. You know what I mean? I'm not betting against them. But why go out of your way to make it so chippy? That's the thing.
right. And
That
we're
I
not
just can't.
saying we're not saying that this coach is telling them to play a certain way. But when he got up there after the press conference and stuff, I'm not playing all them clips. I'm not giving him any space on the screen.
At all.
But when he got up there talking about the plays, okay, ladies,
The
not the
penalties.
plays, but the
The
what are they called?
penalties. The
The
penalties.
penalties. Okay, ladies.
Yeah.
That means that some ish happened on the field that shouldn't have happened, and then they lost some. They had to back it up and
Right.
start all over again.
Right.
Okay, so they lost some yardage. All
Right.
right. So
Mhm.
he's saying that all the penalties, they were the referees were lying.
They were invalid.
I'm sorry, but I think I watched all the penalties. I think
All
I
the
saw
penalties.
your men
17 penalties. Come on.
move forward
Be for real.
too many times too early on the line of scrimmage.
Right.
P.S. The line of scrimmage is that black line that goes across the screen that's going to move several times, but where the two teams come together, and you're going to see that black line. That means that they're going to scrimmage right there. Bam! They go boom, 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 boom. That's the line of scrimmage. Okay,
Teach
but
them.
they were
Teach them.
like
Teach
this.
them. Teach
They were
them,
like
sis.
this. Oh shit! I'm cussing. See, I'm cussing. They weren't supposed to do that. They're both supposed to do that.
Right.
But this team, CSU, Cheap Shot University, boom. Just, I mean,
Yeah.
they did it
See what's
several
happening.
times.
See
Nobody
what's
was
happening.
lying on them. Come on.
Discipline your kids. I in my mind, I don't want to say it, but in my mind, and say it like with any validation, but I kind of felt like he had to incite a riot with his team, and he really didn't know what kind of character they had to be able to rein them back in. Like, okay, now we have some fun. Now reel it back in. Let's get focused. The monster was let out of the bag. There was no putting the toothpaste back in. There was
Nope.
no putting the monster back underneath the basement. It was a wrap.
Yep.
And those young men went in on
It was a
a
wrap at the
team that
beginning.
has been damn near flawless. Yes, they've had penalties, but they haven't had they haven't had double digit penalties at all
No, 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 no.
all season.
The thing I love about Colorado and Shador, oh my God, like his father's right. You give him the ball, he gonna figure it out. But
Yeah,
y'all gotta figure it out with him though. He
yeah,
cannot do it by himself. He
no,
is not gonna run the field every time. He just can't do it by
yeah,
himself. But y'all
cannot.
gotta protect Shador. Y'all
Yes,
gotta protect Shador.
yes,
Protect ladies means
yes,
the people, the big dudes that's in front of him, the gate, they gotta make sure that the other people don't get through to the dude throwing the ball. That's the quarterback. Okay. Because if they get through to him, then what is that called when they knock him down on the ground?
sack.
Sack. You got sacked. We're not trying to get sacked. Okay. So they need to protect their quarterback. That's all. But one thing I do love, because I almost went left with this, one thing I do love is they are comeback kids. Like,
Oh,
I listen,
oh,
I ain't never seen if the word resilience was a video or a
right,
group of people, like
right.
it is Colorado.
It is Colorado. That is good. That is good, sis.
I
That is
mean,
good.
I got chills like right here
Just
in my
thinking
face.
about it.
I got
Just
chills on
thinking
my
about it.
face.
And I mean, not to continue to just rag on how they were just attacking. You
They
know,
were.
I love Muhammad Kamara, one of the defensive
Yeah, he's a beast.
tackles for Colorado State.
He's a
He's
beast.
he's
He's a beast.
incredible,
He's a
and
beast.
the way that he the way that he sacked Shador Sanders was unnecessary. Like, as an athletic trainer, I could see. that he was trying to put his full weight on him, possibly break his clavicle, AC separation. Those are things that would prohibit him from throwing the ball. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yep.
then
Yep.
after that game, the same way Travis Hunter is not playing, even though he's able to come back, thank you. Uh Shador would have been out for the season, the way he tackled him.
Right. Oh my
It's just
God. Yes.
like to watch the NFL defenders try to take their time now. I know that they still get some sacks that are questionable, but you can see the defenders really trying to make a conscious effort not to kill the quarterback, right? What? Why are you trying to teach old habits from like the '80s to the college team at this point? After we've seen so much evolution and change, I know again, football is football. That's what we on this one,
Right.
right? It says football is football. It's going to get intense, but that was a level of intense fellowship that was not deserved.
No. No. And I know we can talk about it
So
because
we blue in the
as
face.
moms, like
Yes.
no mother wants to see their child on the ground hurting like that. And not even just that, like he has he has a girlfriend out there with him. And I don't think she has any other family there. It's them two, right?
Wow.
They
Wow.
got their own, is Lena, him and Lena, they got their own YouTube, whatever, whatever. And
Hmm.
I had just seen their video and I'm like, my first thought was, oh God, I know she is like, oh my God, because he took his hell, he rocking. Like I
Yeah.
could just, I'm just,
The
I was
stress.
devastated. Like
Yes.
my chest was hurting, but let's move on to something else.
Yeah. Because we can
'Cause
stay
he
here
all
for a
right,
minute.
he forgave them, right? He totally
Yeah,
forgave them, y'all,
he did.
so
He did.
let's move
And
on.
you,
I
and you know
got
what?
something.
The high road. I'll just say this as you
Oh
as
my
you go
God,
through
yeah.
the high road that Sanders took in saying, "Hey, you guys don't do any death threats on that boy for doing what he did. Like, stop sending those to him. That was those. This is still a kid. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes,
love that he constantly wants to take
right.
the
I'm
high road.
glad you brought that up because we
You
needed
know?
to say that too, yeah. Don't be
Yeah.
trying to kill nobody child
Don't
over no
kill
hit in
nobody, child.
football.
Come on. It's a bit much. It's a
For
bit much.
real,
It's a
let
part
that
of
boy
his testimony. Yeah, it's a part of his testimony now. It was a mistake. It's a part of his testimony now. He's gonna work through that. He's definitely working through it.
I could see if it was like another type of game, but this was really a rivalry, like, this is
Yeah,
they came with hate.
Kane.
And it started before the game started on the field. If you watch, like there was conversation back and forth and all that because these players be trying to come on to Colorado's field and stand on their mascot in the middle of the field. And like, how you just gonna diss the home? How you gonna diss their home? How you gonna come into my home and diss my home?
The disrespect. We can't keep doing that. Stay on your
So
side
what
of
do
the
you
50 for
expect?
the warm up. Yeah. Stay on your side of the 50 for the warm up. It's ridiculous.
Well, okay, so when so what I'm loving about football right now is I almost sound like I know what I'm
Cause you do, girl. Cause you do, girl. That's the thing. Cause you
talking
do.
about.
You
What
do.
I'm loving about football right now. Wait, I can't see nothing. Okay. What I'm loving I need to stop looking at myself and
Hey,
looking at
this is
the
a
camera.
real show with real people.
Right?
Okay. LOL.
Where y'all
We're
at?
not
Y'all down here? No,
out
y'all up
loud.
there.
That's the
See?
thing.
I don't even know where to look. But what I'm loving about football right now is two things at least. The players being paid
Right.
for the likeness of their name, all that. Oh my God, the NIL game is the business. Like, thank you, football gods. Well, no, that I shouldn't say that right because there's only one God. But
It's only one guy, period.
thank you, football angels. Just
Goodbye.
saying, fairies. Thank you,
For,
football
for
fairies.
finally evening the playing field for these young men.
Right. Right. I mean, I don't care how much money I don't care how much money this boy, and I'm talking about Shador, because he ain't the only one getting money. And then there's gonna be more getting money. I don't care how much they get. So
Right.
what? Like, why are you hating? The boy got a Rolex. Okay, now we doing this. What I think he should do. Okay, flashy, flashy. What I think he should do is, you know how he's got that symbol with the dollar sign and the two squared. I don't even know what that means. I still, if anybody knows what that means, can you put that in the comments? But the symbol right here, I think they should sell the wristband, the sweatband, so people can do that.
Oh yeah.
So it could be
Oh yeah.
that and not the Rolex. Not the Rolex though. I got a problem with that. The flashy. Because everybody up there doing this, right? They
Mhm.
up there, give
Mhm.
them the wristband
You know what
with
the
the
time? You know
S
what
and the
time it is. You
two.
know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Well, let me put my Superwoman watch on. I mean, I don't have a Rolex, but I got a Armani.
Boom. Period.
Boom, boom. I
Apple
don't even
Watch.
know which way to go.
You know what
I'm
time it is.
just okay. That's what I do. So
Shout
I'm gonna
out.
wear this.
Shout out Apple. We're here for it.
Yeah, go ahead, Apple. Apple here for it. But my okay. So the NILs. Then the other thing is, the heck was I gonna say? The NILs. Oh,
There we go.
the portal,
Oh my God, the portal. Whew.
ladies.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on. Teach
I
him.
ain't gonna
Teach him.
explain this right. So sis, just jump in. Ladies, if you got a football son out there playing football, right? And he is stuck and you cannot stand his this is a good example. You cannot stand that coach and your son can't stand that coach and that coach ain't giving your son the opportunities that he should be getting.
Right.
It's called portal.
Portal.
It's called jump into the portal.
Jump into the portal. But
Hopefully they
but
want him, but I
hopefully,
mean,
yeah. But I would say be careful with that.
right,
We do know some people
right,
that tried to jump into the portal, had no communication with coaches.
right.
Nobody
I
was
mean,
nobody was on hitting their line, and they just jumped back out of the portal and stay where they were at.
so
So
an example of doing that is starting a business online. Any
mm,
e-commerce people out there, start a business online and don't do any advertisement. Don't nobody know you out there.
right.
What you doing?
What you
Don't
doing?
let your child do that.
Please
Okay.
don't. Please.
Okay. You gonna have to advertise your child. Help your child get some letters out there, some conversation,
Yes.
and make the jump worth it. But the fact that it's available and they don't have to wait another year to
Yes.
play, and it's like not all these rules, even though they're trying to put some other rules on there. I think that's why one of the other players on Colorado isn't playing. I don't know. But don't even look for specifics from me because like I said, girl, let's talk football because I don't know
Right.
all the specifics.
Well, I'm
But
feeling like, oh, some lost their scholarship and
yes,
was not
yes,
wanted back. See, that's the thing because scholarships. That's another thing. Your kid can be offered a full scholarship, but scholarships are year to year. You guys, okay? So you have to continue to hopefully secure that scholarship the
right.
following year. It's not like, oh, you received a full scholarship. You have a full scholarship for 4 years. Nah, you can have a full scholarship for 4 years, but let's make sure that you're continuing to earn that each year. That comes with
Exactly.
character, grades, the way you're playing on the field, the way that you're meshing with your team, all those things. They're necessity to continue to get that scholarship.
Yep.
Uh,
Don't be jumping in because like the portal is the portal.
the
I mean, it could really end up being the portal. It could
right.
be like Harry Potter. Your little white, black, brown butt jump in that portal and we never see you again.
Never. Bye.
Just
Bye.
saying.
Bye.
I
Bye.
just saw
It's
that.
time.
I just saw that on Harry Potter. They just went through the wall. I was trying to see if I wanted to watch Harry Potter, and they just went through the wall. And that reminds me of the portal. It's like, where'd they go?
Right.
He
Right.
just jumped into the portal. He's gone. So,
Yeah,
but
and
yeah,
thank you
I
for
just
adding that.
right.
Just wanted to point that out. That just wanted to add that Paragon Film Music. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Confirm that some lost their scholarships. And they weren't wanted back. So thank you for bringing that up, bringing
Right.
that forward, so we were able to see that as well. You got to work hard. You got to keep
Yep.
working. You got to keep working. What
And the
else I got to say about
reasons.
the? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say also with the portal, Deion Sanders leaned in heavy on how much the portal can be used. I mean, that conversation that he had with the team when he arrived, the we coming, the you gotta go, the you ain't gonna make it
Thank
conversation that
you.
he had
I
with
got
them.
something for that. I'm so glad you brought that
75
up.
athletes jumped into the portal. Man, they must have never had no adversity in their life, right?
Yes. Yes. I got
Because
something for
to
that.
to just be there, have a new coach. hear the speech and you just don't make it, you just don't try, man. But they paved the way. They opened it up. They opened up the floodgates, didn't they? And
Right
only
here.
in a couple and a few stayed.
Yep. Right
And a
here.
few
Right
stayed.
here. We got a tweet right here. 60 Minutes did an interview on these kids, on three of the kids. Okay. Three of the kids. And it was about that, about the portal, and about when Dion said what he said to them. And it was so much like so many bad things being said, like, dang, he kicked them kids out. He told them to jump
Backlash.
in there. And
Yeah.
no, no. And the reason why I'm putting this up here is because they clearly, and hopefully this plays good, because this is our first one. So if it don't play good,
We sorry.
we
But
sorry.
yeah,
But I'm gonna play this because it absolutely clarifies what happened.
exactly.
Period.
Hey, new coach is coming in, and it's Deion Sanders. What's the reaction?
Ecstatic. Yep.
Yeah,
Really?
I told a lot of people, I was like, there's not one person who could like flip a team better, because who wouldn't want to play for him?
You guys were all in that meeting, the famous meeting where he basically encourages the players who were on the previous team to transfer. What is that like?
I mean, he definitely tried to scare some of the people off the team, but, you know, I know as far as us three, we know we belong here.
When you hear a new coach come in and basically say, get in the portal, how does that
No,
play
that's
out?
right.
I mean, I took it as a challenge. I said he wants us to leave, and I'm determined to stay. And I was confident. I was like, they can't get rid of me. Like, I'm going to make it, so they can't get rid of me.
So all three of you didn't look into transferring at all. You didn't second guess. You guys were determined to stick this out?
Yes, sir. My dad told me, he said, do you want to swim with the sharks or swim with the fish?
Love it.
And that's what really stuck with me. I was like, I'm going to stay and compete, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So that's what I did.
Hey, new coach is coming in, and it's
Good.
Deion Sanders. What's the reaction?
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. And that's why so many of them are gone, because
Right.
they didn't do what that boy did. And they didn't believe in themselves.
Nope.
They didn't believe in themselves. Like, you got to believe in yourself. Like, you got to know when you tested. You
Yes.
don't understand when you test. If you don't know when you're tested, you got to go.
You
You
gotta
got
go.
to go.
Gotta go.
I don't want to see you playing for Dion either. You don't know what a
Bye.
test is?
Right. Right. I mean, and I'm like, at the very least, be a good man of moral character and have an opportunity to just glean. Maybe you don't get as much playing time. Maybe you get to have a partial scholarship and work on campus. Maybe you get to be a grad assistant and work under him and be under his coaching tree. Right.
Right.
But to just leave, I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but I know players that left Colorado and are at other schools, and they do not look like they're having a good time.
That's crazy. What's their
Okay, we
names?
got a
No,
question.
sir.
No, I'm not gonna say their names. I'm not gonna say their names. Trying to
Let's
keep
get
it. I'm
them on
trying
the
to keep it
show.
nice
We
and
don't have
kind.
guests.
We got a question from Mr. Jabari Ali in the building.
All right.
Says, do you feel Colorado is being disrespected by being a 21-point underdog against the Ducks? Ooh,
Good
I mean,
question.
great question. You know, I'll say this. I believe that they're just trying to get under their skin. But what they learned is not to make it personal. They didn't make it personal. They didn't
Nope.
call them out on wearing glasses and hats. They just put them as an underdog. That's fine. They'll work at they can be chippy differently this time. They can be chippy differently. They can still lean in to personal if they want, but it's not a necessity. Like the receipts they had to keep for the Nebraska coach, the TCU coach, and then now Colorado State. They can just go out there and play. And the preparation that I got to watch just at practice, Colorado University, I don't know if anybody has had an opportunity to see, but their football players, their football coaches, excuse me, were walking around with large speakers because the stadium for Oregon Duck Stadium is supposedly super loud. It's notorious for being so loud that you can't
Right.
hear the
Right.
plays being called, right?
Yeah.
And they're walking around next to Shador Sanders and the whole offensive line with this loud speaker system so you can't even hear. So they're training their brain this week, right? That's that's next level thinking right there. That's next level thinking. So
I mean, their preparation is like bananas, and that creates that resiliency, and that's a word, right? Resiliency, and
resiliency.
there's their separation.
Yes.
Preparation creates
Is separation.
separation.
Boom. Preparation.
Another
Right.
example
It's good, sis.
is, their altitude, they up in the mountains, ladies, altitude up in the mountains, right? They up in the mountains. So what was it when they went down to Texas? They had them, before they went down there in their dome, they had them turn the heat up.
Hmm.
Turn the heat up so that in they played in like the same climate,
So much
right?
wisdom.
Oh my
That's good.
gosh. That's
Oh,
like the
that's good.
speakers. They got the speakers, they got the heat, they got
Right.
what atmosphere do you need us to have so we could be
Right.
you,
Right.
but be better?
Period. And just to speak to that, sis, they continuously have a next level of training just with the elevation of practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember at the TCU game, one of the interview reporters was saying, "Do you think Travis Hunter is tired because he's going back and forth both sides?" And I'm sitting here watching like, no, because he practices at the highest elevation. He's down here at this flat land living his best life. Like, oh,
Right.
I don't even need water. I don't even need a
Right.
break because I'm on regular land. I'm not on elevated land. I've been practicing on elevated land all summer
He's
in preparation
basically
for
a
this game.
he's basically an alien.
I can get
I
behind
don't
that.
came out of space.
I can get behind that.
I can do anything.
I can do anything, all the things. Oh my god! And that's how he plays.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see him play again. If somebody gets to watch this show that's connected to Coach Prime, I just want to say, go ahead and let Travis Hunter take the year off and relax and just coach. At this point,
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Let him just chill, work out, and play in the bowl game, because it's no question of what he's able to do. Might as well
no
rest him at this
question.
point.
But check this out though. Harrison. Harrison is the I don't know what position. What is he? Running back? I don't know. The boy with the ball. That's my thing. The boy with the ball that went over the line. Anyways, Harrison stepped up and killed it. What he had all the was it
Oh,
Harrison who had all the touchdowns?
I think you're right. Right after Travis came out, right?
Right. Hopefully I'm not getting the games confused with
The
them and
last game.
yeah. But why I'm saying that is there are so many players that we haven't seen exactly what they can do yet. And it's not Harrison. There's another player. And
Edwards,
yep, it's Edwards, but
that receiver.
there's a white kid. And dag on it. Anybody watching this, you know who I'm talking about. He had the he had the touchdown because I could play the film, but I don't want to be going through all the film like that. But I was like, who is he? And then my husband told me, oh yeah, he was from the team. Actually, I think we just saw him in that interview. But he is from the team prior to this. He was here and he was a walk-on.
Number 87.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jabari. Shout out,
Thank you.
Jabari.
Thank you. Because like I said, I don't feel bad because I don't know everything. And that's my thing, not knowing everything because
We
I'm
appreciate
relating.
it.
Yeah.
We appreciate
But
it. We're gonna lean
yes.
into the husbands too. Thank you,
Yeah.
husbands.
Okay. Number 87. So watch out, look out for, listen, the players that stayed, they're going to be stepping it up. They're going to be stepping it up. because they are super duper hungry. They got a chip on their shoulder and they want to stay. They don't want to get knocked off. And this player, some of those that were walk-ons like this one, oh, he better get a scholarship, Colorado.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
Y'all got to be. Come on.
Xavier Weaver balled out after Travis Hunter sat down. By the way,
Was that him? Was it a white
with
kid?
the long hair, and then number 87, him as well.
Okay. Sorry about the white kid. Whatever. They black, white. I don't know. I don't know his name.
I'm gonna get his name. We're gonna shout his name out.
Yeah, please. Let's get his name because listen. He's got heart. I'm so mad I can't remember his name. And that last game, my heart was hurting.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They were losing.
Losing.
What a funk.
Did not give up.
Back.
The precision.
With a touchdown and a 2-point. I was like, are they going to kick? Or are they going to try a 2-point conversion? They did a 2-point conversion. So the other team had to come back and do the same thing. Now they did do the same thing, right?
Yes.
No, they didn't.
They couldn't make it. They didn't make it.
They couldn't do it.
They tried it.
I know they were like, damn.
They couldn't dig deep enough.
Why y'all ain't just kick the ball
deep enough to make it happen?
I know they was. Why y'all ain't just kick the ball?
Right.
Damn.
Man. But yeah.
But at the end,
even if they would have kicked the ball, they still would have lost by a point.
Yes.
They had to match the same energy.
Michael Harrison.
There we go. Michael Harrison, number 87.
Michael Harrison.
Shout out to the husbands. Appreciate you, husband. Jabari Ali. Shonda's husband.
Michael Harrison.
Appreciate you.
Let me click over to this.
Go ahead.
Me click over to this. Michael Harrison. It's personal. Hold on. I'm all excited doing the wrong stuff.
Give her a minute, y'all. Give her a minute.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I got to get back to that.
We are also the producer and the host of the show. You feel me? So we clicking, clacking, and we talking.
Clicking and clacking.
That's what we're doing.
Listen, hey, we figuring this out. Figuring this out.
In real time.
Listen, this dude, that dude, he is the truth. He is the absolute truth.
Mm-hmm.
He's the epitome of it's personal, because it's personal. He's not getting any money.
See,
and there's so many other players that aren't getting any money. Let's see what happens. He deserves some money.
He deserves some money. Give the boy some money.
He deserves it.
This
was so dope. This was so dope. We didn't even show any of the game.
We didn't even show any game yet. We just talking.
But listen,
we just talking. We just chatting.
The next show, we're gonna show a little bit of the game.
Just a little bit.
Yes, but this is like, thank you for watching. This is like, this is so dope.
This is really our first 9, the first 11. We're excited. We're excited. We appreciate you.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for joining us. Truly.
Man.
We'll be back to recap on the Ducks game.
And then, okay. So let's just talk about the Ducks real quick before we bounce. Let's go back on over here. The Ducks. The coach. Respect. Mad respect. I watched him talk. That's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be an honest game. And I saw something on YouTube and I got to watch. I don't know whose channel. I think it was on Well-Off's channel. Okay. And I think on Junior's channel. And I think it was something like, it's time to stop playing. No more playing games. Like Coach Prime is taking a new stance. No more playing games. So I can't wait to watch that and see what we talking about.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
Because we just have to before we get off this, we just gotta we gotta talk about how many. how many high profile stars
Oh, it's been
are
like a
at the
red carpet
game?
concert. It's been like a red carpet concert, award ceremony. That's how many have been out there. Practice games. They're having a
Listen,
good time.
midway through the year, Obama,
Right.
he gonna be there.
He gonna be at the game. He
He
gonna be at the
gonna
game.
be there.
You and you got,
Omarosa walked across the street,
no, she didn't.
and old
Stop
boy
it.
was like, "They even got Omarosa here."
Wow.
I was
Cut
like,
it out with
"That's Omarosa."
Omarosa. Sit down.
Trump better not walk across that screen. But I mean,
Listen.
I'm not associating Omarosa with Trump. No, sis, not doing that. But I'm just saying,
Easy, 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 easy.
easy peasy, easy peasy. But like, okay, so I'm wondering if it's time to
Yeah.
simmer down just a
Yeah.
little,
Just
just
a
a
little bit.
little.
Just a little bit.
But I'm not against all that because that's hype. That gets their energy up, their adrenaline up. Don't take
Right.
all that away from them. I've watched ESPN and some other people. I'm not gonna put their names out there. I heard this chick, right? And I heard this chick, and she was saying, I just really want to make sure that they don't, it doesn't go to their heads and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And who are you?
Come on.
Coach Prime knows what he's doing. If
Fall back.
those artists and all those people could not take it, I mean, if the players could not take all of that fame there, they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Come on.
who is the coach?
Who's the coach?
Who is
I
the
mean, and
coach?
if I can just put a little history on that, USC's practices used to be just as turn. When Pete Carroll was there,
Right,
when Pete Carroll was there, everybody named Mom was at practice.
right.
Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush says, "Oh, I don't even uh, celebrities are regular people to me because they're at every practice, drinking our water, hanging out." So
Hold up.
he's creating that same environment.
We got a comment here. Go ahead,
Okay,
sis. You're a good reader.
here I go. Looking good, y'all. My wife watched the last half and the OT. That's overtime, ladies. Overtime with
Overtime.
me,
OT.
and she said it really ministered to her because of how many people have been against Dion and how he just did his thing. Listen, David and Mrs. King, listen. That is
Yes.
the
Praise
truth.
the Lord, by the way.
That's
Hmm.
the seriously. This a lot of people, and we can dive into this a little bit more on the next show, but
Right.
a lot of people aren't really tapping into the fact, the we believe part. We believe the history, the receipts, the things that Dion walked through in his life to get to this point. You know,
Yep.
he not supposed to be here. He tried to kill himself in 1997. You understand? And he lived through it
Fact.
after driving himself off the cliff. He lived through it. He lived through it, and he said that he felt empty, and that's why he did it. He don't feel empty no more. He feels like he has accepted Jesus Christ into his heart, and he's walking it out.
That's right.
Now, what I believe people are calling his arrogance, really his godfidence, is really his godfidence.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean,
Ooh. Oh, when
that's what
we
I
learn how to do this, it's gonna pop up on the screen.
that's how I feel about it.
Confidence.
I was talking to my husband about that. I said, "Babe, this is his confidence, right? We believe. Is what's he really telling them to believe? We believe. He believes in Jesus Christ. His kids believe in Jesus Christ. You think he ain't total development, like totally like developing them? That he's not totally going through their hearts, minds, spirit to make them be the best man that they're supposed to be out there on the field.
Right.
Come on."
Right.
He's not even slipping up and using curse words. He's using Dern. I'm using Dern too.
Confidence.
Confidence. His confidence is through the roof, y'all. You heard me.
Thank you, Mama Sandy.
There we go.
Confidence.
Confidence.
And it's crazy because it's like I'm not gonna
Shout
put
out,
no
mommy. Thank
names
you,
out
mommy.
there. I'm not gonna put no names out there, but it's a guy. He's got a blue check on Twitter, and he's an analyst. And I don't think he ever played football,
Mm,
but he is truly hating on Coach Prime,
mm-hmm.
thinking that he is getting too much praise, and he is just too cocky and too over the hill with it. And let me tell you, if you're not going to be confident for yourself, who's going to be confident for you?
Talk that talk. Come on.
Like, I just don't quite understand the haterage, the
Yeah.
jealousy,
Yeah.
and I made that word up, and it's going to be in Webster at some point. But
Right.
the
Period.
haterage, the jealousy, all of that. Like, why do you have to? Or maybe it's you're not that relevant
Mm,
that you have to talk about this man like that.
right.
This man has been confident since the beginning. So why are you acting brand new? Because he ain't acting brand new.
Period. Period.
Why are you
True.
acting brand new? So I don't know.
True.
I'm just so proud of this team, and I can't wait to completely, unequivocally follow this team. I can't wait to get to a game. Like I just can't wait. We got some comments. Like
We got some
this
comments
is
in the
dope.
building.
Okay, what we talking about? Yes. Go
It
ahead, sis.
says, okay, so Jabari Ali chiming in says, in biblical names, the meaning of the name Shador is field of light, light of the Almighty. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Field. He on the field, and he is
Wow.
the light.
Field general bringing light.
Okay?
Wow. I mean, we can speak on just how he was able to like corral his team back together after
Right.
the Travis Hunter hit. I mean, he
Right.
immediately came to his assistance head, but the gentleman, forgive me for not knowing his name. I don't even want to say his name on the show that hit Travis Hunter, because I just don't want to continue to just to play
Right.
on it. But he immediately went over to talk to him like, "Yo, that was unacceptable," and then he had to come back and like center himself and be the field general and be the field of light
Right.
for the team. Seriously, that's good, Jabari. Thank you for bringing that forward because he stayed composed. He stayed poised. Excuse me, and he finished that game with his boys in excellence. Had they played like they played in the last 10 minutes, it probably would have been 60 to some kind of crazy John Madden football video game number.
Oh my gosh. I'm still recovering.
Still,
I'm low key glad they didn't play like they did in the second.
oh my gosh, that would have been
That
rough
was like the game of all
of all games.
games.
Listen,
That's like this is what they can do.
and we weren't even at home. My daughter and I were watching the game on our phones at this the gala dinner that we're at, trying to support our family. Like we got to watch the game. Then we leave. We watching the game on the dashboard driving home. Like we can't.
Um,
We then we had to just pull over because it was just too much. There's no way we can drive during this overtime
it's too
situation.
much. It
It's
was
too
it
much.
was too
It was
much.
too much. We
I
got another
couldn't even
comment.
I couldn't even celebrate.
I know. I just had to sit there.
I
I
was
had to
stuck.
sit there. I saw the picture of you just sitting in the couch, like just. Oh. Jabari had to send it to me like, look at your sis right now. She is just like,
I was Oh, I cried.
oh man,
I cried.
cry like these are my children.
I cried. I
Because
cried.
you can just the work ethic is what, and the dare I say the anointing. I have to I have
Right.
to I have to like come back to my mom on that. Make sure I'm not out of pocket by saying that. But just the work ethic, the attitude, you know, the confidence as
That's our
as
word,
we
the
said,
Godfidence.
and
This dude,
it's
his Godfidence,
it's
their
huge.
Godfidence.
It's huge. It's
And they
huge,
believe. They
and they
believe.
believe. They believe. The
I believe.
was the scripture when This is just coming to me right now, so forgive me lack of preparation on that. The scripture of
We got to get you. We got to get you brighter because you disappearing.
I know I'm gonna have some light next time, y'all, because the sun's setting. I was using that natural light at
Right.
first, and
She had
now
that natural, pretty
now
light.
now it's a
It's
wrap
all
now.
right. It's
It's
all
a wrap
right. The
now.
show one. Show one.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say his name though. That's the thing. So in Matthew, when Peter came out the boat, you know what I
Uh
mean?
huh.
Like, and God was like, basically like, why don't you have any faith? I'm paraphrasing the scripture.
Yeah.
And just watching Dion, it feels like not only is he out of the boat, he is walking on the water with the Lord. Like, I'm with you. Whatever it is you need me to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm not afraid to do it. It's not arrogance. It to me again, it's confidence.
It's
That's what I
confidence.
feel. That's how I feel. That's how I
I
feel.
got a woosah on that. I got a
That's how I
woosah.
feel.
I got my
But
sound bowl.
I can keep
I got
going
a
down this
woosah.
rabbit hole for a little bit longer. It looks like I'm gonna
Woosah.
say David King said one more comment.
Oh
I see.
yeah.
He said. He said. I just bought some Coach Prime sunglasses. I'm all in. That's right, baby. I got mine
Yes.
on right now.
She's going to be getting the gold ones too, though.
Yeah, I
That
am
one,
gonna get the gold
her
ones.
over there.
I like the
Wait,
ones
where is
that
she?
match our colors. See that pink and green? You
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I love it.
yeah. They drop or they ship out. I think October 2nd. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm lying. Mm-mm. December.
They sold out quick. They sold off the
They sold out
shelves
quick,
within an hour or something crazy, didn't they?
and they're
It's-
kind of dope. They're kind of dope. They're worth getting. They're
Yeah,
kind
they
of
are. They
dope.
feel really
So
comfortable.
yes. But David, make sure your wife watches this. Get her girlfriends on here. Like this
Yes,
is the lady spot for football. That's what our aim is. And this has been really exciting. And I'm so grateful that we have a good platform to do this on
girl.
and that we figuring this thing out.
Definitely.
you know?
Give me the
So
light.
we got light. Let
There
there
we
be
go.
light.
We improvise with a little flashlight on the camera on the phone. We love it. Love to see it. I'm like, oh,
All
Auntie
right.
Deborah in the building. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
This is great.
you.
This is great.
Thank you
Just really
so
appreciate you.
much.
Thank you, David. Matthew
Thank you,
14, 28,
David.
and 31. We're gonna give a little I love the community. I love the community.
We
I love
put
the
some
community.
word on it. Let's
Man, he
put
put
some
the word. He
ah,
told me the scripture that I was saying, and I was paraphrasing. I appreciate that, David.
Matthew 14:28 through 31.
Period.
Period.
We're gonna give you a little bit of everything. Period.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go. Write it down. Take a picture.
Is there anything else we needed to touch on before this
Yeah.
next game? Because we're going to be back on Sunday.
Oh, we're
Like
gonna be
we're
back
not
on
coming on
Sunday.
Thursday.
Yeah, we're not coming on Thursday. We got to get that Sunday evening.
Yeah. All the emotions, like
Yeah,
we got to have
yeah.
that
We got to
one
have
day
it
of
right after.
recovery.
Yeah, yeah. Just a minute. But 4 days is a little long. We died
Yeah.
down a little bit.
Yeah.
We
It was
died down a
enough
little bit.
drama this week for us to,
Yeah.
So
Yes.
on the next show, thank you. On the next show, we Colorado are playing Oregon,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So it's going to be on and popping. It's going to be a good game. I don't think they've taken any of their games for granted and not taking them seriously. People are getting thrown off by all the extra stuff. I think they're taking their game seriously. I
Hmm.
think that they're going to put their heart and soul into this because
Hmm.
they know they're coming against a good team
Oh, yeah.
and it's not personal.
No,
It's
not
about
personal.
football now,
That's right. That's
right?
right. That's it.
So,
That's it. So
yeah.
our next show is on Sunday evening, right?
Yes. We're going to stick to Sundays. We're going to make sure we shoot it out. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that bell so that you know when we are going to be going live. It's going to send you an alert and let you know when we're going to be going live in the future. Hopefully, we're going to be having some guests. If we can get some players' mamas on here.
Some player mamas. We got to have them. We want to know what they think.
Dope. Oh my gosh. We got to work on that.
Yes. We can tap into a few.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. So is that it? Did we need to show anything else? We good?
Listen, we appreciate every listener, the jump in listener and the stay through the whole thing listener. We appreciate you. We appreciate the one that clicks what's been uploaded later too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for the encouragement and for helping us out on those moments in our comments. You guys have been phenomenal.
Oh my God, I love comments. They're so dope. Love comments. Love them. All right. Well, I hate to get off. I don't want to say goodbye.
I know. I don't want to get off, but we don't want to get kicked
We need to get off before there's like nobody watching us.
Right. Exactly.
All right. So,
with our theme music. Play my theme music.
Here we go. I know. We gotta get. What is the song?
We'll get it. But our theme music is our intro. I mean, our intro, outro.
Okay. We out. We out.
Y'all.
Love y'all. Peace.
Love y'all. Peace out.
Don't I look like a Holly Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. Girlfriend wanna be like me, never. You won't find a chick that's even better. I make you hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. I begin to tell me with you. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. I love your braids and your mouth full of phones. You love the way my butt boom, 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 boom. Keep your eyes on my boom, 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 boom. You think you can handle the but don't. Take my thong off and my tail go boom. Cut the lights on so you see what I can do. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Don't I look like a Holly Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing